Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Yes, I'm back with my boxing prediction video, the last one for this year. Yes, well, let's go to the first fight. It's on Friday. It's a fight for the WBC International Super Welterweight title between Hassan Mwakinyo and Peter Dobson. So the guy Hassan Mwakinyo is the home guy. This is on Zanzibar, Tanzania. He is the well not defending. He's fighting for his title against Peter Dobson, who is from Bronx, New York. He's 16-0, 16-0 with 9 knockouts. But he's not very familiar to me. Yeah. His boxer rating is actually 3.5 stars. And Joaquin is coming off a loss to Liam Smith. He's 23-0 with 14 knockouts. Has a rating of 3 stars. So he was stopped by Liam Smith in September in 4 rounds. Before that, he stopped Julius Sindongo also in 4, and yeah, he also actually stopped Sam Eggington in 2 rounds, only in 2018. He has also lost, well, a couple of times, twice by knockout. Well, anyway, Mwakinyo is 5'8", while Dawson is 5'10". So the height advantage is for Dobson, of course, goes to Dobson. Yeah, I mean, Aquino is still 27, so he's not, an old guy, but his last loss was kind of, yeah, devastating, let's say. Even though he lost to a good fighter, no doubt. Liam Smith is kind of, elite level, even though he's not just right, at the very top, but, he's definitely improved also. And Dobson is 32 actually, so he started later as a pro. Mm-mm. I only recognize one name among those that he has fought so far, and that is Salim Larbi, a guy who has fought, what's his name? Konechny, yeah, that's right. He lost to Lukasz Konechny before. Alright, anyway, Mwakinyo is the home, favorite here, but yeah, I mean, Dobson doesn't seem to be a very hard puncher anyway, and he hasn't fought anyone of note yet, so it's kind of hard to rate him because of that. So I guess Mwakinyo is kind of favored to win here. I guess, yeah. But if he wins by a stoppage, I'm not so sure. Um, anyway, what we know is that he can hit. Joaquin has scored 14 knockouts. He's got 60% uh, knockout percentage. Yeah, almost 61. But I would say that probably this fight will probably go distance because also Mwakinyo's best victory was against Indongo, who was, already, kind of shot born, not at his best anymore. And also Sam Eggington, perhaps, even though he wasn't quite as shot born, he's still not an old fighter, but he was, kind of, I don't know, not at his best, obviously. Well, anyway, what is sure is that Mwakinyo can punch, so that's yeah, he can actually score a knockout victory. But yeah, if that happens, this is for 10 rounds, scheduled for 10 rounds. If that happens, then it will likely be like in the first 6 rounds. All right, that was the Mwakinyo versus Dobson, and now moving on, the big fight of which takes place on New Year's Eve in Tokyo. Kazuto Ioka versus Joshua Franco. That's the last, significant fight of this year, definitely. Yeah, in Japan, thankfully, they have these big boxing events on New Year's Eve, so that's pretty special. Only in Japan that you get that, I guess. Well, Kazuto Ioka is coming off perhaps his best victory when he beat Donny Nietes, who had only lost once before that and very long ago, in like 2004. Ridiculous. So he hadn't lost for 18 years, and he had also captured several world titles, Nietes. But Ioka beat him really comfortably on all scorecards. Yes, so he's a WBO champion, while Joshua Franco is the WBA champion, who beat Andrew Maloney twice. First to win the title, and then later he defended. Yeah, so it was a very good victory also. Franco is 18 1 and 2 with 8 knockouts, so he's hardly, he's not a really puncher. He's more like a good kind of technical fighter and a scrapper, I guess, and I guess same goes for Ioka. Yeah, I mean Ioka has maybe slightly better, maybe I don't know, maybe not. So knockout percentages are almost identical, but Ioka has scored some knockouts in world title fights before, so yeah. We know that he at least has an accumulation power, So he has actually been a champion. Let's see how many times. Wow. I didn't know that he held minimum weight first WBC, then light, flyweight, flyweight, and super flyweight. So he's been like champion 4 times in 4 different divisions. So wow, pretty impressive. And he's 33 still, only, let's say only, because to it's usually when you achieve all that you're already well into your 30s, like 35, 6, 7, but he's still in a rather good age for fighting still. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think Ioka will probably win because he's also fighting at home, and he's just the better fighter, I would say, generally. Franco is a very solid fighter, but he's still not, hasn't got the record anywhere near the kind of Ioka's, anyway. And he has been stopped, his only loss was to Lucas Fernandez in 2018 when he was stopped in 9 rounds. So, we know that he can be stopped, while Ioka hasn't been stopped, and he has only 2 losses, and one of them to Donny Nietas, in fact, by a split decision, and the other also by split decision to Amnat Ruenroenk. So that both losses were to world class guys. Yeah. So Ioka, huh, He's like, yeah, he's just a very good fighter. I mean, he's a boxer, definitely. Boxer who, as I said, has some pop, to his punches, and uh, he is rather offensive as well, not too defensive anyway. So this will be a good fight for sure. If nothing, I think Ioka will probably win on points here. Yes, I think so. So I don't think if there are any other fights to be called. Just checking quickly. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean next like a week after the next weekend, there will be a really good fight between Tank Davis and Hector Garcia. We are really looking forward to it. But until then, this was all I had. So happy New Year and see you. Enjoy these fights. Those of you who will watch it. Anyway, bye bye.